it feels like something very special to be part of when you're in that room and you're like, oh my God, all of these people I respect so much in this room are part of this thing. Yeah. And how lucky am I to be here among them.
Welcome back to the MCU.
Thank you.
I have to say, being in Hall H at Comic-Con when you walked out on that stage, wielding that hammer, was, I think, a top 1 Comic-Con moment for me.
Wow,
I'm not even kidding.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
What was going through your head in that moment, just knowing you were coming back? You knew everything, we didn't.
I was terrified. I mean, it's so wild. Like, you walk into like the backstage area of the MCU now, and it's like the Oscars. It's like you've got the most talented filmmakers in the world, the most talented actors in the world, and it's such a privilege to get to be among them. And I think you see, like, Marvel really treats creative collaborators with so much respect and, you know, encourages and fosters all of this.
Fosters.
Yes, fosters. All of this creativity, I think, really allows people to do their, like, look, Taika brought his entire, you know, imagination and self to these movies, and they benefit so much from that. And I think they really understand how much the creative people bring to it. And so it's just like, it feels like something very special to be part of when you're in that room and you're like, oh my God, all of these people I respect so much in this room are part of this thing. Yeah. And how lucky am I to be here among them.
It's so interesting even thinking about the first Thor. I remember there was a headline, it was like, Marvel casts like unknown actor to play Thor, and now Thor is one of the most beloved characters. This Jane Foster story is just amazing. Just looking back at kind of the dichotomy between like how the MCU has evolved since the last time you were here. What is that like?
It's really wild because I guess when we started, it was one of the first MCU movies. I think Thor was maybe what we were like. Iron Man, I think, had just come out, and we were kind of shortly thereafter. And so, yeah, it felt big, but we didn't quite know how expansive, and I think it's really testament to what Kevin Feige and his entire team have done with the Marvel Universe. And then to see Chris, you know, he came with so much talent and confidence and presence even before he was as known as he is today. And he was so incredible immediately. And then just to see 10 years later that he's had so much success and so much popularity and is still such like a genuinely kind, amazing, hardworking, and like obviously incredibly talented person. It's really like a beautiful, beautiful thing to kind of experience.
That's so good to hear. I think there's a really like awesome parallel going on right now with you returning to the Thor franchise the same time that Hayden Christensen is returning to the Star Wars franchise. And I'm curious if you've seen Hayden back in Obi-Wan or seen any of that.
I haven't yet.
You are mentioned.
I've heard it's wonderful. I've been like working like crazy and haven't gotten to see it yet.
Oh my gosh, incredible. And what is Natalie Portman's catchphrase?
Yeah. I need to workshop it.
Yeah, no, we'll come up with one. She's a baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you
and this
so
is
much.
just a beautiful story. I
Thank
cried
you.
my eyes out.
Oh, I really appreciate it.